He's this year a double Oscar nominee for his musical score and for Best Song, Marc Shaiman. Thanks. And I should add, if there's any Academy voters in the audience, Marc is 3/4 of the way to EGOT because you have an Emmy, you have a Grammy, and you have a Tony.
But I don't got an Oscar.
Yet. So I'm just saying, just think, give the kid a break. But seriously, congratulations.
Thank you.
But now, because
I like this mic. The summer wind came rolling in. I'm sorry. Across the sea. You were saying?
He's shy, but if we can get him to speak up a little bit, we'll do okay. But now, again, you and Scott Whitman nominated for both song and score.
We're nominated for the song. We write the lyrics together. I write the music, and then the score it's all mine.
It's all yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. But now, with the score, because how many songs did you write for Mary Poppins?
How many are in the movie, or how many did we write?
How many are in the movie?
I think 9.
Yeah. So with the score, do you want to echo? Do you want to use some of the same themes?
Yeah, and that was part of, I think, why Rob and Mark Platt decided to hire us, because they knew that with us as a songwriting team, they also got me as a scoring. And so there would be a great continuity and synchronicity. So when we wrote a song, I did have to be thinking, could this be thematic material? Not that a movie score is like just play a song, but if you have, the foundation and ingredients. And when we wrote, like, the song for Mary Poppins, her first song in the movie Now, we wrote 3 songs before this one, but when we got to the song we wrote called Can You Imagine That? When she sings it, it's da-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da, you imagine that? But then, luckily, and then I demoed the song, and I sing it, and Scott said, remember your other part of the job. Now play it like film score, so that when Rob and John hear it, they're also hearing that it could be the basis of thematic material. And so I played it, changed the chords and the harmonization and the way I play it, and it had just this nice, melancholy, bittersweet thing that changed, even though when you sing it upbeat, it's totally different. That's the amazing thing about music and harmony. And when we sent that off, they were so happy, and it was clear that we had the basis of a score as well.
But now you've written, aside from the musical Hairspray and Catch Me If You Can, you've written music scores for a lot of films. City Slickers, First Wives Club. But now, Rob Marshall has more of a, I'm guessing, musical background than most of the directors you'd worked with.
I'd say so.
But was that like a big help, or was that like a challenge?
Well, we're cut from the same cloth. Rob, me, Scott, Rob's partner, John. We all grew up the same way and loving the same sounds and movies. So for us, this was all just a shared love of just wanting to recreate what we wanted to do when we were kids, and then we grew up into a world that what we loved didn't really exist anymore. Did I ever think I'd get to score a movie like this, with this kind of score, and sit with the orchestra for 3 weeks, spaced over a year, but 3 glorious weeks with an 85-piece orchestra, and them, even though they're British, every now and then they would smile. And we don't get to play and orchestrate and record this kind of music, and then we were all just living this fantasy of getting to do this. I'm over the moon.
But Dave Grusin, who's a great film composer, said there are at least 6 ways to score a film. You can jazz, you can do synthesizer, but I'm guessing you couldn't use a jazz score on Mary Poppins Returns.
No, we knew we wanted to have the classic sound of movie musicals, and especially those great movie musicals of the early 60s. Of course, Mary Poppins, but Oliver as well, and My Fair Lady, and just that moment right before musicals went out of style when they were just grand and glorious and reveling in the theatricality and the sweep of the orchestra and overtures and it was clear that's what we all wanted, and it just comes so naturally to me. That's all. You know, I'm sure there's many directors who have walked away from a scoring session with me and been in the parking lot going, why is this schmuck scoring my movie like it's a Mary Poppins sequel? So finally, I had a director going, schmuck, score my movie like a Mary Poppins sequel.
And you did it, and you did great. Yeah, you mentioned musicals going out of style. They're back in style now, partly thanks to you.
Thank you.
Seriously, congratulations on the film and the Oscar nominations and the Artisan Award.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Because we're going to show a clip now from Ready Player One, because we have one of the key members of the visual effects team here. Ready Player One.